Hello, thank you for clicking on this link to listen to the Qshow. The Qshow is a comics, comedy, podcasting hosted by me, Josel Nicolas, a comic book artist, the editor, and creator who has also dabbled in stand-up comedy. I don't know what I'm doing. Today on the podcast, we have comic book writer Noel Pascual. He has written movies and comic books. He has written crime fighting, call center agents, and Tamodern times. Today on the podcast, we talk about Free Will, Watchmen, Alan Moore, Jerry Seinfeld's underage girlfriend, and comics.
Based sa research ko, dapat talaga mga 95-98% of a comics dapat text.
Dapat, sige,
Words. Oo.
Sige.
Tapos later on, yung pwedeng magkaroon ng kunwari mga stick figures or yung mga nasa edges, tapos pag minove mo yung kamay mo, mag-animate sila yung sa
Yes.
Yun. So that's yung comics based on yung research ko before.
Alam mo, as a practitioner, matagal na tayong parang non-lay person tayo pagdating sa paggawa ng comics. Like, we talk shop a lot about borders and garters, ganito, mga panels, di ba? I also agree with you na negligible images. As an artist ng comics, I really think na people like reading comics, not watching comics. Medyo, di ba?
Yeah. Dapat nga yung Watchmen, dapat read men ang tawag dun eh.
Yeah. Parang, ano ba yung naalala natin kay Rorschach, di ba? Yung the end is nigh, and that's text, di ba? Binabasa yun.
Tsaka yung and I'll whisper no. Yung nag-whisper siya ng no. Tapos yun yung first yes end sa history ng comics. I mean no end sa history ng comics. And I'll whisper no end.
The filth of all their sex and murder will foam up around their waists. And all the whores and politicians will look up and shout, "Save us." And I'll whisper, "No."
Kasi nag-fail si Rorschach sa sa attempt niya na maging stand-up comic. Tapos nung nahulog siya sa vat of chemicals, 'di ba? Si Rorschach, nahulog siya sa vat of chemicals, so naging siya si Red Hood. No.
Ayaw ko na. No and no and no. Ayaw ko na.
No and. Yun. Well, si Alan Moore din naman yung nagsulat nun. So, I guess baka na-influence yung paggawa niya ng Watchmen with killing joke.
So, would you say na ang Watchmen at Tamodern times ay on equal footing? Kasi pareho silang very medyo futurist ka eh. Ang dami mong gustong i-predict na mga technologies doon, like yung Tamod ATM, yung mga Jakul centers, itong cockchain computing and all of this stuff na paatalino. Would you say na ikaw yung bagong Philip K. Dick, Alan Moore at William Gibson type writer ng times natin?
No.
Hey man,
What?
it's hard. Like, ang hirap i-pick up yung pieces after you say no.
5, 6, 7. Ito yung awkward pause proper. 7, 8, 9, 10. Giselle, knock knock.
Who's there?
Gary Valenciano na hindi marunong magsinungaling. Never mind.
Gary Valenciano na hindi marunong magsinungaling. Who?
Ayoko sabihin. Hindi kasi, never mind. Okay. Ano may tanong mo nga ulit?
Tanda mo ng nasa LBCon tayo, tapos may pinagdadaanan ako, tapos sobrang dami ko ininom na alak na hard liquor. Tapos na bumalik na tayo lahat sa ating tinutuluyan. LBcon ito. Tapos natutulog kayo lahat or matutulog na, tapos nasa labas ako ng lanay. Tapos nagsusuka ako kasi ang dami kong ininom na alak. Tapos
Yeah, super fun.
naalala mo, ang ingay nung gumaganon talaga ako. Tapos
Yeah,
I
parang super, yung vomit mo nun was parang sobrang forceful na parang, like, sabi ko, nako, kung sa akin siguro to nangyari, baka masakit sa throat or sa lungs, mga ganon. Sabi ko,
matanda
buti
ko
na lang
may
di sa
dugo
akin
na
nangyari.
lumabas Like, may nakita akong flecks of blood. I think, dahil sinashove down ko yung fingers ko sa throat ko. Right? Tapos, tanda ko na nakwento mo sa akin na narinig mo ko that night. Tapos, ano yung sinabi mo?
Na parang nag-tweet ako about it lang, tapos natulog ako.
Hindi. Medyo, yung sinabi mo sa akin was, naisip mo for a second na tulungan ko si Josel, pero nag-tweet ka na lang.
Yeah, oo. I mean, ang alam ko kasi, alam mo yung sa mga video games, pag may choice ka, parang first choice or second choice, tapos pag pinush mo na yung isang choice, hindi mo na pwedeng gawin yung other choice. So, ang ginawa ko doon is, parang nag-tweet about it. Tapos, so I was unable to help you na.
Yung feeling na yun na parang pwede pala akong matulungan, tapos hindi pa rin ako tinulungan, tapos parang nalulunod na lang ako. Ganun ang ginagawa mo sa akin pag nag-no ka. So,
actually, parang, just think about it, no? If I didn't do that nung time na yon, parang we wouldn't be having this conversation now.
yeah, that's always your excuse about that Pag bring up ko, it's like, think about all of the possibilities that, na...
And isn't it true na for every evil thing na nangyari sa mundo, di ba? Like yung original sin, or yung like that time na you were vomiting, those two things.
Only those two things.
In the world, only two bad things have happened. And only parang, don't you think na if I didn't do those things, we would be different people now? And so parang tayo, if kunwari individuals tayo now with these personalities and these memories, experiences, mga pain, love, loss, all of the things that make living truly worth it.
All of this data, yes.
So all of those things, kapag tinulungan kita that night, all of these things would be lost. Like tears in rain, time to die.
Oh, fuck.
See?
That's true. Do you think yung semen technology ay directly nag-give birth, no pun intended, sa replicants?
Well, alam mo yung company na Siemens, di ba?
Yung phone provider, right?
Yeah, oo. Wala lang, naalala ko lang kasi funny yung name ng company nila.
Tama. So ito, dahil nga sabi mo ano yung nako-contain na isang semen?
37.5 megabytes.
Right? So
of information.
Do you think yung nagko-course through yung veins ng mga replicants ay tamod?
It's very likely.
It's very likely, no?
Oo. Kaya 'di ba nung kinarate chop ni Deckard yung kalaban, tapos naputol yung paanong kalaban, lumabas yung sperm. Remember that?
Yes.
Yung sa Snyder Cut?
Sa Snyder Cut. Is yung si
Rob
Zack Snyder, where he just cuts
Snyder.
all of these other movies.
Siya yung nag-direct ng lahat ng movies.
Ng Watchmen. Siya nag-direct ng Watchmen.
Tas Watchmen Apocalypse.
I will say na yung Watchmen movie is much better than yung comics kasi you don't
True.
really watch yung comics you read the comics, so read men, di ba? Pero yung Watchmen movie,
You watch it.
you watch it, di ba? Tama, like what you
Yeah,
said,
kaya
di
nga,
ba?
nung pinanood ko siya, naka-mute. Kasi hindi naman siya watch and listen men.
That's true.
Tapos, yung mga, yung mom ko, pinalabas ko ng room. Kasi hindi naman siya,
Hindi siya
watch and
babae.
listen women.
Tapos, kahit mag-isa ka lang dun sa kwarto, you're more than enough man. I actually call you men kasi that's how
Men.
manly you are.
Tapos may suot akong relos at that time.
Tama.
So, yun.
Just like si Dr. Manhattan.
See?
Cogs,
May suot din siyang... Kaya nga siya tinawag na Watchmen, di ba? Kasi may relos.
Oo. May kwento ang tunay. May kaibigan
Totoo
ako.
naman yung lahat ng mga stories natin kanina.
Tunay naman lahat Pero, may kwento yung isang kong kaibigan na nakipag-break up siya sa isang babae. Pagkatapos sila manood ng Watchmen. Kasi ang ingay daw niya. How dare you? I'm watching the greatest
This
movie
is the work
ever.
of the great Alan Moore and Zack Snyder. Well, kasi ba't niya sinama sa Watchmen? Eh, hindi naman men yung
Hindi naman yung babae. Dapat
fault din naman niya kasi.
Tanda mo yung sinabi natin sa isa't isa a long time ago when we were saying all of these horrible things on purpose for comedic effect. Tapos
like now?
and if ever na mahuli tayo ng tao and then ma-call out tayo na you are horrible people, but yung sinasabi yan, ang sasabihin lang natin is wala kayo at the beginning, there was an escalation, we weren't always like this.
Yeah. So ang excuse natin for being horrible people is we were actually were we less horrible dati or were we more horrible dati?
I just know na maybe we're more horrible now.
That's true kasi parang 'di ba, nako-contain din naman natin yung mga past selves natin. We contain multitudes.
We contain multitudes. Meron akong isang i-quote, isang movie title siya ni Herzog. Isa siya sa first, I think siya yung very first cinematic release ni Herzog. Ang pangalan ng movie ay Even Dwarves Start Small. So parang yung sins natin start small,
nag-start
diba?
naman yung sins natin as dwarves.
We could say na yung ating sins started out chibi, di ba?
You could say that. You
Say
could.
that. Oo. Tama.
I mean, I think nung bata pa naman tayo, we were horrible people na. I remember looking at yung sa Facebook mo, yung mga child pictures mo. Like before I sleep.
May Facebook na ako nung 1988.
Hindi, I mean, nung yung mga pinopost mo na child pictures mo.
Okay. Like
Parang,
you said,
I look at them pag before ako matulog or before maligo or something. Tapos, isip ko na, oh man, this is si Josel talaga. Sucks. That's my story na.
Nakita ko yung mga picture mo nung college na pinost mo.
Yung mga recently na pinost ko, to prove na I was once,
a young man.
A young man with dreams and
So, how has the COVID epidemic affected you personally?
I'm very affected Man. Hindi, pero
seryoso na, gusto ko yung mga pinopost mo, yung mga pagbatikos mo sa government. So, gusto ko lang sabihin matino kang tao. Ayokong takeaway ng tao is Tamodern times lang, and then sinabi mong, oh yeah, affected ako ng COVID, yeah.
So, man, itong government, no? Government sucks talaga. Air quotes, sucks.
Let's not even pretend na makapag-usap tayo politically right now over Skype. Tingnan na lang yung mga Facebook posts and mga Twitter stuff para doon.
I guess Yun yung ano kaya yung real selves natin, no? Yung the ones na nasa Twitter o yung nasa
Facebook.
Facebook o ito or parang si Cloud, 'di ba? May time na na
Siya si
maliit siya.
Zack.
Si Zack.
The
Oh,
Zack
si Zack.
Snyder. The cut.
Snyder.
The Zack cut.
Hindi si Cloud Snyder. Oo.
Si Cloud Snyder, di ba? So, na-cut siya into two people.
Mhm.
Alam mo ba yung yung sa, dahil recently lumabas yung Final Fantasy Remake. Alam mo yung twist ng remake?
Although, pwede ba natin sabihin?
Yeah, whatever. Who gives a shit? Wala naman
Well,
makikinig nito.
hindi pa ako sure kung ilalaroin ko siya or not eh. So, but, on a scale of 1 to 10, gaano kaganda yung twist?
Alam mo yung twist sa Rebuild of Evangelion? It's not
Na,
that great.
hindi ko rin alam yung twist sa Reboot of Evangelion.
I don't think it's that
Yung sa
great.
Reboot of Evangelion, on a scale of 1 to 10, gaano kaganda yung twist nun?
Alam mo yung Donnie Darko?
Yeah, pero hindi ko rin alam yung twist doon sa Donnie Darko eh. On a scale of 1 to 10, gaano kaganda ba yung twist sa Donnie Darko?
Alam mo yung Egyptian plagues? Yung last?
Egyptian plagues?
Yung firstborn?
Hindi rin ako familiar with it. Twist ba yun? On a scale of 1 to 10, gaano ba kaganda yung twist doon?
Alam mo yung pinalaya si Eva at Adan sa Garden of Eden? Nung kinain nila yung fruit ng Tree of Knowledge?
Basta nandun lang ako sa first part nung kinagat
Sa
nila
first
yung
part lang.
yung stuff. Pero yung sa pinilaya sila, as in?
Shit, sorry. Sobrang ganda ng twist na yun. Parang, di meron silang binigyan sila ng, sabi ni God, pwede mong kainin lahat ng mga fruits dito sa island na to, sa garden na to. Except tong sa Tree of Knowledge.
Kinain ba niya lahat tapos sumabog siya sa sobrang dami nung kinain niya?
Hindi. Sabi lang ni God.
Kinain niya lahat tapos until si God na yung di lang niya nakakain doon. Tapos nag-away sila?
Nagalit si God. Sabi niya, friendship over. Get out of my garden, Eva and Adan. Parang assholes kayo. Tapos nag-start humanity. Ganon. Nag-sex sila eh.
Ang ganda ng ng twist na yon. Parang ganun ba yung twist doon sa sa 10 plagues?
Yung maganda din yung twist sa 10 plagues, pero mas maganda yung twist ng 10 plagues pag familiar ka dun sa first twist doon sa Garden of Eden kasi nag-lead yun directly into that. So medyo parang kailangan mo ng familiarity sa lore, kumbaga.
Okay, so first yung sa Garden of Eden, tapos sa 10 plagues, tapos Donnie Darko na yung next.
Donnie Darko yung next.
Tapos
Okay naman. Again, kailangan alam mo yung dun sa very first part sa Garden of Eden kasi parang
kailangan
example, would you watch Return of the Jedi without having watched episode 1? Walang kwenta yung scene na yun kung wala yung episode 1, diba?
I would have to know muna kung paano umalis yung Jedi bago siya maka-return.
Which starts with episode 1 with yung si Jar Jar Binks, kung paano siya pinalaya sa kanyang fish
pagiging
city.
Jedi.
I guess.
Well, I guess I'll have to download or I'll have to legally watch all of those things.
Yung twist din sa FF7 is a different timeline. Ganun.
Ooh, so nag-exist pa rin yung dating FF7.
They refer to like a previous timeline. Medyo lame yung may mga creatures na nagsho-show up to change yung nangyayari to maintain the timeline.
Yung yung mga black na yung parang kalaban ni na Mickey Mouse tsaka ni Zora.
Actually parang ang black something Yung may smoke May smoke monster yata. So basically yun, parang may awareness sila na, this isn't what happened the first time, parang ganun. So, ayan.
Ooh, it's super
boring actually.
it's very, sino ba yung Nobuo Uematsu or something, I don't know.
Actually,
Anyway.
hindi ganun maganda yung twist. Parang siya yung tipong twist na maganda lang kapag familiar ka dun sa first game, di ba? Parang, I'm included in the story. Ganun.
So parang I'll have to have well, nilaro ko naman yung dating
Yeah,
Final
so,
Fantasy 7.
Tama.
Actually meron kaming original na CD dati ng Final Fantasy 7.
Wow, laki
Original.
siguro ng
Pinadala
TV
ng
mo.
tita ko from abroad. So yun, parang 3 CDs tapos itim yung ilalim nila. Black.
Parang yung Smoke Monster.
Parang Smoke Monsters.
Or Cox. Na
Cox.
malaki.
Yeah, oo.
Yeah.
So, yun.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
as a writer, as a reader, alam
Pero never at the same time.
never at the same time. Never at the same time, including watching. Alam ko, isa sa mga favorite games mo ever ay Chrono Trigger.
Well, hindi. I mean, you could say na favorite ko siya only in the sense na siya yung best game ever created and nothing will ever surpass it. Yun lang.
As a story,
Tsaka parang
as a game.
yung in the sense lang na dahil na-create na yung Chrono Trigger, parang ba't pa nag-create yung mga tao ng mga other games? Parang ganun lang. In that sense, you could say na baka favorite ko siya. Tapos yung Dream Team nag-work on it. Tapos sina Akira Toriyama, Yasunori Mitsuda, Hironobu Sakaguchi, mga ganun. Pero, tapos, pag natutulog ako pag gabi, parang kinakausap ako ni Chrono, sabi niya, na parang, Noel, you must find the epoch, and parang, you have to save us all.
I have a question. When Chrono talks to you, does he look down from up on high, and does he whisper Chrono?
Hindi, ako yung nagbe-visit sa kanya sa dreams niya.
Ikaw yung nagbe-visit sa bakit binaliktad mo yung improv ko doon? Ang ganda-ganda na. Binalik ko na nga dati mo sinabi tungkol kay Rorschach na yan eh.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
Basta
you
alam ko
were
rin sasabihin
watching.
ko at some point, parang 15 seconds later, okay, ito na yung sasabihin ko.
Hindi naman maganda yung Chrono Trigger.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Gusto ko yun ba yung ito yung favorite character na ginawa mo. Yung magbibigay siya ng isang hyperbolic world-changing statement, pero pag tinuligsa yung kanyang sinabi, very cool lang siya about it. Parang, you can have your opinion, ganun. I believe else, pero yun.
Giselle, the typical Giselle opinion.
Ayoko ng character na to, yung character na doesn't think very highly of yung sinasabi ni Josel. Character.
Isn't that every character na I've ever written?
For me, isn't that every person I know? Tanda mo yung propose ko sa'yo dating podcast idea.
Yung magigising lang tayo?
Yeah, yung first 5 minutes ay parang rustling sounds lang and like parang naghahanap lang tayo ng light switch and then magbubukas yung light switch and then makikita natin yung isa't isa tapos parang why are you locked inside this room? Tapos mga may 10 minutes na pagpapakilala and then saka magsa-segue into a podcast siya.
May topic pala tayo. Giselle?
Giselle?
Chains? Darkness?
So yung pangalan ng ng podcast dapat ay Kidnapped, ganon.
Kidnap. Tungkol sa dalawang na-kidnap na tao na nag-decide na mag-podcast.
Kasi hindi nila alam na nire-record sila.
I don't know why more people na nakidnap don't decide to make podcasts during the ordeal.
The ordeal.
Nila.
What's their ordeal, no?
What's the ordeal about getting kidnapped?
Yeah. I wonder kung signifier na patapos na yung podcast kapag nagagawa din ng voices.
Magsa-Seinfeld jokes na tayo. What's the deal with ending a podcast?
Yan ba yung favorite impression na nagawa mo ever?
Actually, kanina, sinerch ko. Kasi ang alam ko lang na what's the deal niya is, what's the deal with doing laundry? Pero
Laundry
never
ba?
kong narinig yung last part of that joke, kung ano yung actual joke niya. So, ang alam ko lang, all these years,
Yung
kaya
laundry.
tanong niya, what's the deal with doing laundry?
Ano yung whole joke?
Hindi ka pa rin na may YouTube video na compilation ng lahat ng what's the deal. Tapos, so I'm going through it now, pero hindi ko pa alam kung may actual what's the deal with doing laundry.
Actually,
What's the deal with doing laundry? You wear your clothes, you get dirty. I don't know, wala.
ang alam ko lang na ganun, na famous one is what's the deal with airline peanuts?
Ano yung sagot doon?
Hindi ko din alam eh. It's just, they're small or something. Ganun.
I guess, oo.
Alam mo kung fun fact tungkol kay Jerry Seinfeld, nag-date yata siya ng underage girl, tapos yun yung naging yung asawa. What's the deal with underage girls?
Mm-hmm. So yun yun yung end ng podcast natin, yung very very depressing,
They got married.
Well,
They're happy.
okay. Yeah.
Nobody talk about Woody Allen. Ito, question.
Nobody talk about
What's your
Louis
favorite
CK?
Woody Allen movie? On 1, 2, 3, sabihin natin yung favorite Woody Allen movie natin. 1,
Okay.
2, 3.
Midnight in Paris. Tama ba? Midnight in Paris yun, di ba?
Akin, Ants.
That's a good, that's a good choice. With a Z.
With a Z. With yung facial technology.
As in, parang early on, parang early usage yun ng facial technology.
Yung facial technology, yun yung, di ba?
They got ants, tapos talagang, nila, pinag-act nila.
No. Yung facial technology, yung, pag tinaburan mo yung mukha na ant, di ba?
Have you ever, tried na, kunwari may ants na passing by, tapos you were, tapos you just thought, oh, what if?
There's probably porn na gano'n, no?
Or, hindi, kasi, or baka, they would say na, 37.5 megabytes of information.
Tamodern
Then,
times.
dadalhin nila sa queen nila.
I have a question. What came first? Yung concept of com or yung title na Tamodern Times?
Yung concept
What came first?
Okay,
sige.
I guess yung, last na yung title na maiisip eh. Like, same with crime fighting call center agents. Para may script na, tapos, magandang title nun. Okay, they're fighting, something. Tapos, supposedly call center agents sila. Or I was working sa call center nun. So, okay, crime fighting call center agents. Tapos, yung Tamodern Times, may script na about, semen and sperm. Ano kaya magandang title dito?
Alam mo,
Tamodern Times. Although, alam mo yung sa Joker na movie ni that guy, yung recent, si Joaquin Phoenix.
Okay.
May part
Kaya
na
ba siya
nanood sila
kinuha
ng
na
sine.
Joker kasi Joken yung pangalan niya?
Kaya siya na-hire. Oo. Kapag si, yan. Yung, nanood sila ng movie doon sa, sa sine. So, di ba, ang movie na pinanood nila, yung Chaplin movie, Modern Times. So, I was like, okay, I guess, later on, gagawa na lang ako ng, like, some homage to modern times doon sa Tamodern times.
Yun yung sa end chapter.
Yeah, oo. Parang mga
Nag-judge ako
58
si Charlie
pages.
Chaplin.
Mhm.
Dun sa mga abused women niya na kinakasting couch niya kasi famous siya for that.
So, this is how we're ending the podcast, no?
Every time na may i-bring up na comedian, gonna bring up something terrible. Bigay tayo ng comedian na walang terrible thing. Louis C.K. Fuck! So, sa crime-fighting call center agents, ang tanda ko, dahil I hang out with you and
Alam mo yung speaker ng computer ko nandito sa taas, so I'm actually looking up at you right now habang kausap kita.
No!
So that's how it feels.
Okay. Wait. Seryoso.
Oh,
so,
karma.
Yung crime-fighting call center agents, dahil I hang out with you and AJ constantly, so medyo may backstage, alam mo sa inyo, meron kayong conceit sa kanya to never show a call center, di ba? A call center scene.
Yeah, oo.
Tapos, ang gustong-gusto ko sa Tamodern Times ay meron kayong conceit na never kayo gagawa ng sexist na joke. Tama?
Yeah, nothing. Yung semen and sperm here are considered parang wala siyang any relation to sex at all dito sa world na to. So siya, currency, tapos iniinom ng mga tao, tapos parang trabaho nila is to produce sperm, pero siya, tsaka ang Tamodern Times ang pinaka PG na comics namin, kasi even yung pag may nagmumura, naka bleep out mga asterisks.
Oo nga napansin ko ngayon parang hindi siya, like, tanggalin mo yung, kung hindi mo iisipin na bastos ang salitang tamod, and I don't think bastos ang tamod, ginawa siya ni God, so hindi siya bastos na bagay. And
That's
tama
true.
yung iniisip ninyo, si God ay isang lalaki kasi gumawa siya ng tamod. Was that too edgy?
No.
Hindi bastos yung comic ninyo at all.
Basta, oo. And then, I mean, later on, plan talaga namin na i-gamitin siya for mga, di ba, sa mga schools, grade school, nagdi-distribute sometimes ng mga comics, yung mga gospel comics.
Sa free comic book day.
Pambata, tsaka mga sci-tech, mga ganon. So, hopefully, magkaroon kami ng
Sa Cytotech, yung pampalaglag.
Yes.
Medyo ironic. Cytotech yung pampalaglag, di ba?
Yeah, oo. I mean, pag gumamit ka nun, yeah.
No. Hindi, kaya natin to. Let's make it innocuous.
At some
Mapapasay
point
ka lang.
during this podcast, magkakaroon tayo ng successful na yes and.
Meron naman tayong mahabang successful na yes and nakaabot nga tayo sa Garden of Eden
No, we were just talking talaga about mga factual information ng time kanina.
That's true. Ano yung SciTech? Hindi ko alam ano yung SciTech.
Ano siya? SCI-Tech. Tapos, dinidistribute siya sa mga kids para pwede siyang
yung mga textbook?
Yeah, what?
Textbook ba yun?
Hindi, parang mga
Pampalaglag.
magazine na mga parang 16 pages or so, mga ganun.
Meron pa ba nun? Wala na nga saranggoли
They had it when I was young, and therefore, they still have it now.
Kasi nothing ever changes.
That's true.
That's
Sabi
the
nga
way
nung
it is.
nung song na Dust in the Wind, nothing ever changes.
Do you think ever na pinatugtog yung Dust in the Wind, tapos biglang lumingon si Dustin Celestiano, akala na tinatawag siya?
Just Dustin Hoffman. Feeling ko, every time na may kumakanta ng The First Noel, lumilingon talaga ako contractually obligated to look, kasi baka it was going to be the one time na ako talaga yung tinatawag.
Okay, isa pang tanong, do you think, alam mo yung kantang Silver Toast ng parokya ni Edgar?
Yeah, ang kumanta ng Silver Chair, di ba?
Hindi.
Okay.
Oh, medyo
Fire.
okay. How much do you plan for the future?
These days, ano na ako, before the lockdown, medyo nag-start na akong maging doomsday prepper
Okay.
by downloading the first season ng Doomsday Preppers sa torrent.
Okay.
And then, hindi ko naman na-apply yung mga nakita kong stuff doon. Kasi wala akong mapagbibilhan ng mga AK-47 dito sa Pilipinas. And then, pero bumili na ako even before magka-lockdown, weeks before, ng super daming canned goods and medicine. Kasi feeling ko at any moment na tumaas yung number ng infected people, magkaka-lockdown or something na. So, in that sense, you could say na medyo starting to plan for the future na. Tapos bumili din pala kami ng bumili kami ng solar panels.
Ah, shit, cool.
Tsaka bidet.
Yun yung dalawang binili niyo, solar panels at bidet.
They came with each other.
Oh.
Oo, kasi yung bidet namin solar powered. So,
Paano yun?
using
mainit? Ang sarap ng ito, gusto ko yung hot, yung pag umaga kasi nagiinit yung pipes. So yung bidet ko, yung squirt niya sobrang init. Gusto ko yun.
Oo. Pero after a while, hindi ba siya lumalamig din?
Lumalamig din. Oo. I
Pero
look
by that
forward
time,
to it.
satisfied ka na.
Ano na?
By that time, satisfied ka na.
By that time, I've come na.
Yeah. That's the only way naman for people to
Yeah.
to come. Yeah.
Especially these days, itong mga millennial snowflakes. Okay, next question. When you are old, what do you think children will ask you to tell stories about? Oh, wow, shit.
Yung mga, feeling ko mga apo ko, tsaka mga apo mo, kwento sila about the modern times. Tapos, kukuha ko from my attic, may box ako of mga old comics. Tapos, babasahin ko yung the modern times. Tapos, matatawa ulit ako. Sabi ko, parang like it was the first time I'd be reading it again.
Parang siyang love letter from a younger self.
Love letter from this self to that future self. Kasi ilalaminate ko, tsaka mylar pack and all that.
I think
Ikaw?
I think if you could ask yung younger self mo one question, it would be na bakit ang weird mong magsulat ng love letter sa akin? Bakit isang story about currency?
O nga
Or it's the love language that he knows that you will know. Baka
sometimes kasi, the only satisfactory love language is sperm.
That's true. You asked me ano yung ipapakwento sa akin ng apo ko?
Yeah.
I think yung apo ko will come up to me and say, Lolo, pwedeng kwentuhan mo ako about that time na in-interview mo si Noel Pascual about Tamodern times and what it was like. Tapos, sasabihin ko, sino ka? Hindi kita kilala, lumabas ka sa bahay ko. Kasi by this time, ulyanin na ako eh.
Or in-no-end mo siya.
No. Alam mo yung meme na Bugs Bunny, no? No.
Tapos magkakaano kayo, mga 3 weeks of awkward silences.
Sasabihin niya sa
Ay,
akin.
si Lolo.
Sasabihin niya sa akin, o sige na nga Lolo, huwag mo kwentuhan tungkol dun sa kay Noel Pascual at Tamodern Times. Kwentuhan mo na lang ako tungkol kay Morgan Freeman and paano niya inasawa yung kanyang granddaughter. Okay, sige. Next question. Oh, what do you never get tired of?
What do I never get tired of? Hmm.
Uy, ano?
Hindi, ikaw ba? Hindi ka sasagot?
Ako, what do I never get tired of? Cheesy at seryoso pero I guess making comics, as in literally yung drawing at making comics. I'm pretty sure 100% na I'm always gonna like ganon. It can get hard, it can get depressing and lonely,
Get
pero
hard.
yeah, that's what she said. Pero yan, I'm pretty sure comics.
No, she doesn't say that.
Yeah, it does, she doesn't.
Hmm.
Ikaw?
Well, ako more of general na stories. Tapos depende na lang kung anong medium or large. Pero kasi sometimes yung process of making something nakaka-deplete din ng parang mental energy. Pero I don't know, I'm still looking for a way na constantly gumawa ng comics and then magsulat and then to draw without parang getting depleted by it. Or yun, siguro naghahanap pa ako ng constant and ever-present adulation ng mga tao. Kasi convert ko into energy.
What technology from science fiction do you wish existed?
Is it a technology na kailangan kong i-share sa mga tao or pwedeng ako lang ang meron ng technology na yon?
Well, yun lang yung question I don't know. I guess it would be a technology that would have to, the science fiction siya, right? It would be a technology na sana nakaka-further ng buong human existence, however, incrementally.
And then I have no interest in it.
Fuck
that technology.
Do you think na
How about
Do you think you would be a nice billionaire if you became a billionaire? You think na you would be yung mga yun, like would you help people or would you be like yung mga billionaire na hindi tulungan natin si Trump para sa sa tax cuts?
I think magiging nice billionaire naman ako. Like once every year, i-invite ko yung mga tao to go to my penthouse, tapos yung pool ko, pwede ko silang ipa-clean ng pool ko, tapos babayaran ko sila.
Akala ko lulunurin mo sila sa pool.
I mean, depende. How much are they asking bayad ng paglinis ng pool?
Okay. Naghanap ako dito.
Ano?
Okay, alam ko na. Hindi, nakalimutan. Fuck.
We're drowning. Look at me. I'm a podcast creator. I'm Josel. I'm vomiting. Let's go back to that time na nasa labas ka and vomiting. I'll be Josel. You'll be Noel.
You'll be okay. I'll be sige.
Look at me. I'm Josel. I drank a lot of alcohol. I need help. I hope one of my friends helps me.
Oh, Raggy.
I guess
my name is Noel and I am tweeting. It doesn't work.
I guess I'll remember this and bring it up years later in a podcast. And try to shame him as though that will work. Look at me, Josel, and my petty little memory.
Grabe naman, petty.
The pains.
This sucks. Ito, 202 philosophical questions. Okay, seryoso na matinong last na. Ang hirap na mga tanong. Ba't ko ba inisin?
Ano ba yung mga tanong?
Is free will real or an illusion? Is there meaning to life or not? Is there... Fun questions to ask. Okay. Ito.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, totoo yung free will. I saw it dati nung grade school ako.
Okay, sige. Okay, ulitin ko. Do you think that free will is real or not? If so, meron ka bang example of actual free will?
Yes, free will is real. When I was in grade school, may whale show dito sa Philippines, tapos may killer whale na napamahal ako, and then me and my dad, we saved that whale. That sucked.
That's so horrible. The Qshow is produced, hosted, written, edited, and art is by me, Josel Nicolas. The music is by Snaz Jenkins. Thank you, Snaz Jenkins. Please follow Qshow on Facebook and our social medias, and subscribe to the